today I want to talk about how I trim my hair. So I trim my hair when it's wet, so I'll show you the whole process. And also, I'm not cutting layers into my hair. I cut layers into my hair a few years ago, and then I grew them out and then cut it bluntly. So right now I'm in the process of enjoying a blunt cut. I know that curly haired people aren't supposed to get a blunt cut. Layers look better. Honestly, I have found that styling my hair with an even line across has been the easiest thing ever. When I used to style my hair when I had layers, I used to have to keep up with where the layers were, or else the ends of my braids, the ends of my style would not be even, and I didn't really like the way that looked. I also like that when I do little length checks for myself, I can pull any piece of hair and it's all the same length, instead of just pulling on the part of my hair that is the longest, you know? So the only part of my hair that is not the same length as the rest of my hair is my bangs. I cut bangs 2 years ago, and so my bangs are shorter than the rest of my hair. But yeah, I'll show you the whole process of how I am trimming my hair. I'm trimming my hair for length retention, and I trim my hair about once a year. When I was transitioning, when I was growing out my hair, I used to trim it more regularly because I was cutting off dead and damaged ends. But now that I have all healthy hair, I just trim it once a year. I hope that's interesting. Today I'm going to start with my aloe vera plant. I don't do this every time I trim my hair. I just thought it would be fun since I grew this aloe vera myself. And it has a few new little baby leaves in the middle, so I'm going to go ahead and trim one of the larger leaves from the outside. After I trim my aloe vera leaf, I'm going to leave it in this little cup on my windowsill and let some of the yellow liquid that drips out of the aloe vera to drip into this cup. So it's the next day, and this is kind of what the tip of the aloe vera looks like, kind of pink. And I'm just going to cut it up into slightly thick slices and slice those pieces in half. So I've just gotten out of the shower and my hair is soaking wet. I literally just got out of the shower and there's no product in my hair at all. So I'm going to start by putting about half of a teaspoon of my deep oil treatment in my hair, and then using my aloe vera half, I'm going to rub that on my scalp and along the length of my hair. I'll also puncture the aloe vera every once in a while to make sure I can get as much of the juices out as I can. Using my Denman brush, my hair is already detangled, but I want to make sure that it is extremely detangled from my scalp, and my Denman brush reaches really far into my scalp. So I'm just brushing the product through and making sure there are no tangles at all, and smoothing this section as flat as possible in between my fingers. After smoothing the section, I'm going to use my hair cutting scissors and hold the ends of my hair between two fingers, smoothing the ends of my hair around my fingers, and then cutting what I don't need anymore. I'm repeating this for all of my sections. After I finish a section, I just twist it up. All of my hair is pretty much the same length, so I don't feel like I need to grab some of the other section in with the section I'm cutting. I'm only feeling the ends of my hair and making sure that if I feel any split ends or any frayed ends on the end of my hair, I'm trimming those off. So I do have bangs, and I separated my bangs from the rest of my hair. So my bangs do not reach my belly button the same as the rest of my hair. They're just right under my boob. So I'm doing the same process of moisturizing and smoothing my bangs to get them as flat as possible, and then curling the ends around my finger to trim the dead ends. Nice full ends of a twist. And this is how much hair I cut, not very much at all. anyways, that's how I trim my curly hair. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I just line it, I brush it all down, make it smooth as possible, and then just cut it right across. I am not a cosmetology student or like don't have that degree. I don't know anything about necessarily doing hair. I just have experience. I've dyed hair, I cut hair, you know. I've done it on myself and others, mostly family members. So like, definitely not a professional. I just know what I have the ability to do. Scissors, don't use like paper scissors or like regular scissors from the store. Have fun with it. Like, do what you want. Hair's gonna grow back. I love how life is full of dualities, I'll say, because it always feels like life takes so long in terms of trying to get to a goal that you have, trying to, you know, become stable, to be the ideal self that you have in mind for yourself. It takes so long to get there. It always feels like it takes tiny baby steps constantly, like you're constantly having to do things in such a small amount that it seems like that could never change the overall like situation that you're in life. But then at the same time, life goes by so fast. Like, I can't explain how being in high school was like the blink of an eye. It definitely did not feel like that when I was there, but it's over. And then being in college, it's over now. So like, what? Like, I cannot even begin to fathom how I will look back at my life when I'm an older person and be like, whoa, really? I'm like this age now? Like, I have all of this experience? That's wild. You must be joking. But that's the fun part about life. Like, how two things that are not the same at all can be true. Don't try and rush it. Don't try and race to the goals that you have. Don't try and race to be the person that you want to be. I know it's exciting and you want to be there already and you just want to be living your life in the way that you want to portray yourself as. But you're gonna get there. Like, regardless of whatever happens, you'll eventually be close to the ideal self that you have in mind for yourself. So just honor your journey, honor the steps that it's taking to get there, and know that you're doing everything that you need to be doing. Enjoy the space that you're in right now. I love you. Give yourself time to grow.